Hey, people, welcome to the podcast. This is That Dude. I am your host, That Dude. This podcast, the audience brings the topics. If you have a business or a talent, we can do a one on one podcast. Well, today's podcast, we got NOC Beteck. He's going to break down what he does and why he's here on the podcast. Thanks for coming, Knock. Break it down for me,
Thank
bruh.
you, thank you. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to just share my journey with everybody.
Please share with us, share with us.
All right,
What's going
so
on in your world?
currently, right now, I'm a club manager at the Boys and Girls Club, in the same neighborhood that I grew up in, and I'm also an independent music artist. Who's found his purpose through music to guide, inspire, motivate people, and just make music, you know, like a great feeling again, and a great teachable, a great self reflection, you know, aspect for people to just live their life. That's why I'm here. Just to bring back morality through music and self reflection for the people.
Okay, is there a way people can find you?
Yeah, so I'm on all social platforms at NOC Beteck. That's NOC Beteck. You can find my music on all streaming platforms as well. I'm on there, and what I post is more than just the music. I also try to post a little bit about my life, and I post some funny things. I got some skits on there. I got some, reenactments of movies. So I try to do a lot of things just to keep the people engaged and keep people entertained. I don't want to say I'm a one trick pony. I just use social media, to just express a lot of things and a lot of different sides and qualities about who I am as a man, as a father, and just an overall human being here on earth.
Cool. Now you said you work for the Boys and Girls Club where you grew up, and where might that be?
That's in Salisbury, Maryland. I grew up on the east side of Salisbury. I went to school. I went to school there. North Salisbury, East Salisbury, Wycomico Middle. Graduated at Y High, and then went off to college at UMES, which is about 15 minutes away from Salisbury. I did a semester there, and then I transferred to Salisbury University, which is right in Salisbury, of course, and I played football there. But I ended up finishing getting my degree online at Ashford University. So, it is. I have a lot of experience, with meeting different people, going to different places, and through all that time of me, getting my education, I that's like a time of my life where my music is really based on that time of my life when I was, going to college, um, playing sports and all that while I'm still, roaming with guys in the streets. So,
It
thank
seems like
God
you lived.
I grew up with that. Yeah, thank God I grew up from that. I'm a man now. I got kids, I got my own house. So, just using my experience and telling my story to through my music, and so people can relate to that, because there's a lot of people, with the things that I've experienced, you know or have went through the same thing or are currently going through the same thing. And so I just try to use my music as a way, for them to get inspired, and just let them know that, whatever you're facing in life, I mean, it's a test just to for you to grow from and just make yourself a better person.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you're working with the kids because we need that. I don't have the
Yeah.
patience myself because, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I don't have the patience for. I know the kids gonna get
Yeah,
mad.
like I always tell people, man, when you know, like some people they think that just because they have kids, they're good with working with kids. I'm like, nah, like it's something that really has to be in you to be able to do because that's not any kind of typical job. Like you really like it really has to be built and be meant for you to be able to do a job like that.
And that's exactly why I don't do it. I'm
Yeah.
not built for that. I'm not ready for that.
You know, before I was even working at the Boys and Girls Club, my previous job before getting this job as a club manager, I was working at a detention center as a rec coordinator. So, you know, I learned a lot in the juvenile system. You know, and that actually like put me on a plateau where I could become a club manager now for the Boys and Girls Club. So going having that experience at the detention center, you know what I mean, it like what I faced and as a club manager is nothing compared to what I had to deal with at the detention center. Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
whole
Oh yeah. A
world.
lot of times you want to take your. A lot of times I'm sure you want to take your belt off, but
Oh yeah.
see, you couldn't do
Oh
that.
yeah.
So
Yes.
that's why I couldn't have that position because I'm thinking I'd only last for a few hours because I done took my belt off and I'm beating somebody's kid. 'Cause, yeah, that's how we grew up. You act
Yeah.
out. I don't care. Not your mama. She gonna whoop your ass, bruh. Keep fucking around with that old lady. She gonna beat your ass. Then she gonna call your mom. Then she gonna beat your ass on the way home. And then Pop's really gonna be mad because he gotta leave work now to come home to fuck you up. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
really wasn't. It really wasn't good in my era, bro. Everybody,
Right.
the whole neighborhood could just fuck you up at any given moment. Any
Hey,
given moment that
hey, like the old saying goes, it takes a village.
and the villagers fucked you up, bruh. They didn't spare a rod. Not one child was spoiled because they ain't spare no rod.
Right, right.
No, no. They believe in fucking you up, bruh. That's what these babies need now. That's why I tell
Yeah,
them, hey, I live alone. Drop them bad motherfuckers over here. I got something for them. Just drop them off. You can leave them right here, bro. I got something for them. And they won't be abused. I wouldn't abuse them. That's not what the deal is. But you gonna learn discipline.
yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, that man. That plays a huge part in today's
And
society,
see,
man.
and,
Especially with these kids.
and see, I think with the boys, why they so fucked up, it's them tight ass pants. It's gripping their little balls and it's fucking up their mindset. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be, now see, this
Uh,
might be stretching it a little, but it could be they're confused because they're wearing that pink shirt and they don't know because they thought in the gender reveal that the sign was blue and
yeah,
they thought it was pink and they decided so they was all confused. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm thinking that's what it is.
yeah,
I'm thinking
man.
that's what it is.
I mean,
I'm upset.
and you also got to think like I mean, in today's world, man, there's a lot of information that's being thrown at everybody's face. So it's like you of course like if you're a kid growing up in this era, you're going to be confused. You're going to be confused. So so it's just like man,
Like the new thing, like the new thing now, I don't understand the kids talking about now a grown man can't eat a hot dog, and they talking about it's just listen. Why does everything have to be gay? Why
yeah,
can't it? What happened?
yeah,
What happened? Why
right,
everything you do now is gay? But
right,
you think it's funny? That's not funny, bruh. You showing me that you're steadily moving to being gay. In the whole society, all
Yeah,
these young
and
dudes gay.
just like like Paul's statement. You say something,
Yeah,
someone like pause, like whoa,
yeah.
pause. Like,
I, I don't understand these kids now. But I'm glad you working with them. I'm glad that you got it going. That where and you putting
yeah,
positivity back in the world. Because music, you understand, music shapes the world.
yeah,
So
that's facts. That's
so
facts for
you
real.
putting it out there, yeah, it's definitely going to help in this crazy ass world we living in right now.
Yeah, 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 man, for sure. And like, man, and it just seemed like a lot of the kids I mean, had to work with, especially black kids. It's like a lot of them have like the same mentality based on, a lot of these rappers that they're listening to, and they're thinking like they have to live that same life that these rappers are talking about. And to me, that's just crazy, man.
And another thing I hate what society does, they always go, well, it must be his upbringing. You know, a lot of them kids got both parents in the house, both
It's
parents work,
crazy.
they get working good jobs, they making
Yes,
sure the kids eating and all that. The kids
yes,
just get out there and feel as though I gotta do this or people gonna think I'm soft.
man. It was this one kid that when I was working at detention center, like I knew who his mom and dad was. So when he came through there and I mean he was telling me while he was in there, I'm just shocked at the fact that I'm like, yo, I know your mom and dad, like they are good parents. They both have great jobs. You don't even live in the hood. You don't even like where you stay at is considered like a high class rich area because I mean your parents are well off. So for you to be in here, like that's shocking to me. Like it's just crazy. I'm like because you want to be like you're from the streets. Like your parents are where they're at right now because they don't want their kids to come from that lifestyle. They're trying to set their kids better off, but you're going backwards while they're trying to go forward.
But they don't see that.
Yeah.
All they see is I'll be a square. You'll be a square with money in your pocket. Then when you get older, you wonder why you can't do anything because you
Yeah.
messed up your record from day one and you haven't changed.
At all. Man, like I
I
said,
laugh
man,
at it.
so social media and all this that's out right now for these kids is crazy, man. And it's hard and
But it, it,
it's like in order for you to try to find something that's good for the kids, like you have to go and research it and really dig deep because everything that's free that's being shown to them is like it's detrimental to their minds.
but see, my thing is they're easily manipulated. They
Yeah.
weren't like us. I was coming up. You couldn't feed me no bullshit and think I'm gonna keep doing it. Nah, that ain't how it go down. I, I still don't understand. I heard a comedian say, "How in the fuck are you getting bullied over a computer? Just cut it off. Just cut the motherfucker off. Bully stop.
That's
What the
funny
hell
though.
are you getting bullied
Who said that?
over the
I
computer
forgot what
and you
comedian said that.
crying?"
Yeah, he's like, what you think if you open a computer, he just gonna jump out like, nope, you can't close the computer. Nope, you ain't closing it. Like, nah, just shut the computer
Right.
off. Like,
Just shut it off. And guess
right?
what? The bully stopped.
Exactly.
We got bullied in person. We couldn't cut that motherfucker off.
Right, man. Oh my gosh, man. The entitlement that's in this
I'm getting
society
I'm
for these
getting
kids is crazy, man.
I'm getting bullied on Facebook. Well, block them. They can't
Right.
bully you no
Like,
more. If you block them from your page, guess what? They can't bully you on Facebook no more. I'm confused. How are you getting
it's
bullied
like, yeah,
on on a computer or on your phone? How are you getting bullied? That's not bully. That's being harassed. That's all that is.
it
You
is.
can
It's been
stop
a
that
rap.
harassment by blocking them or starting you a whole new page and making sure they can't get in. Make it a locked page. So only you let those folks in. So I
Man,
don't understand. It's soft. They're soft.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I see you getting bullied over no computer. I would laugh if
Yeah.
somebody was sending me bully stuff over the computer.
Yeah, like, even for me, like, when I post something and I see a negative comment, I'm just like, I just ignore it. Like, because when you actually feed into it, you're damaging yourself. Why? Why are you feeding into something that and somebody that you don't know? Y'all most likely never gonna see each other in life. So why are you so worried about someone who's saying something that doesn't know you? You ain't never met this person in person. They don't know nothing about you.
Well, see, my thing is what I say all the time is when someone gives me something negative, that means I'm doing something right. I got a hater. You don't want yours? I will definitely take them. I
Yeah.
love haters. That means I am rolling, bro. I'm handling business. If I got somebody coming and got time, first of all, you took time out of your day to fuck
Hey,
with me.
yeah.
So obviously I must be important. I must be important enough for you to take time out of your day.
Right.
Now you showed me that you hating on what I'm doing. So that
Uh huh.
means I'm handling business. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Like, again, for me, I don't pay attention to it, but knowing that it's there lets me know that I'm succeeding.
right. I'm laughing at the folks now that talked about my podcast when I first started. Um, I want them now to go look at my numbers
Ah,
and tell me
that's how. That's
if
how you feel.
if I'm bullshit or not.
Yeah.
And
That's how you.
mine is different because I let y'all do it. I let y'all run the show. The different part of the podcast. That's why people are looking at it because you don't know what the topics are going to be. So I love my haters. Keep hating.
Yeah.
Keep hating. Keep turning your nose up when I go to hand you a card. All that means is you know I'm doing it. I'm doing it, shawty. I'm doing it. So yeah, I don't sweat that. But you had told me earlier you're from Cameroon.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Cameroon, Africa. Moved here when I was 8 years old. That was that,
Okay.
that that was two completely different lifestyles. When I was living back home in Cameroon and when I came to America and started living here, like, it was a quick turnaround for me. You know what I mean? Because, living back home in Cameroon as a kid, you know, when you wanted to, like, say, travel the world, there were only two places that you really wanted to go, and that was America or Europe. And that was based on because of how those two, places, they portrayed themselves to the world. So the rest of the world back in the day, when you see like how America is like pretty much showing itself as you know, a rich place. Everybody's well off. They got, nice places. So you're seeing that from another country, and you're like, man, I want to go there. I want to experience that. So for me, when I finally found out I was going, man, I was so excited. Not saying that my life in Cameroon was bad because my parents.
And then when you got here, he was like, dang, this shit fucked
Yes,
up. These niggas
man.
here.
Listen,
These
my
niggas
first
here different. Oh,
my first 2 years here, man, I was a really depressed kid because I was like, this is nothing like how I imagined. Nothing at all. Like back home, back home in Cameroon, like my family, like I grew up always having a maid or a butler, so I was already, you know what I mean, living a good life. So I'm thinking like, man, if I come to America, it's gonna be 10 times better. Nope, came. Listen, listen to this. When we came to America, right? We came to America. We moved in with my uncle and aunt and their 2 kids. It's 10 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, wait a
Welcome to
minute.
America, bro. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
Man, I'm like, yo, like, man, yeah,
The
my
niggas
first
here
2
ain't
years,
friendly.
like, at all. Man, I'm going to school. I'm getting picked on. I'm getting called all types of names. I'm like, what in the world did I do to y'all? Like, man, I just hated being here, man. I honestly hated being here.
Yeah, we paint a good dream, don't we?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, man. Getting
You
called
ain't
African.
see no pictures of no projects. You ain't know what the projects was. Never even heard of that shit. Didn't know what it was. Well, no such
Didn't
thing
even
as a
know,
project here.
didn't even know America had a places like that, man. Until I came here. Then when my brothers and sisters and my mom, when we ended up moving on our own, we moved. You know what I mean? We moved to the east side, which was and where we stayed at in Moss Hill was really like right around the corner from the hood. So lucky enough, that's where I grew up. I got raised right in the hood.
Yep. Like, this some bullshit. This ain't America. Where the fuck they dropped us off at? Bullshit. Mom, when we going to America? Because I know this can't be it. This can't be it. This is a layover.
Man, I was like, I got lied to, man. They lied to me. I got lied to.
Yeah. Well,
Man, I'm in school. I'm in school.
but hey, don't feel bad. We got lied to as well. We think all
Hey,
of
you
Africa,
right.
everybody walking around with flies on their eyes and big ass
Yeah.
bellies. No motherfucking shoes. But when I went over there, I ain't see none of that. I saw high-rise buildings. I saw
Yeah.
niggas riding around with whips that I had never even heard of. I saw
Yeah.
niggas with
Yeah.
clothes on that I had
Yeah.
never even heard of. So, yeah, I felt like, damn, these motherfuckers paid. Where the
Yeah.
little butt-naked ass kids? So I can give them a couple of dollars so they can eat and shit.
You ain't even see that. You ain't even
Hell
see
no,
that.
I need to borrow some money from these motherfuckers. I'm the little kid with the fly in my eye and shit in the big belly. Fuck that. Shit. Shit.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, they, that's what they do. They portray one side different than the other side.
Yeah, man.
Africa is very rich. Matter of fact, that's a beautiful ass country.
Yeah.
People that have never gone, they would never know. They would think, like I thought. And when they get over there, they'll see beautiful motherfuckers with eyes and eyes, the big motherfuckers out. Yeah. They ain't got those motherfucking shoes. Nigga, I need 56 cents so I can eat for a week. Still trying to figure out how that 19 cent feed a motherfucker for a week. Shit. I looked at my daughter out the shop, 19 cents, and she'd have died.
Yeah.
19 cents, for real. Who the fuck you gonna feed? You can't even get a grain of rice. 1 grain for 19 cents, bruh. I don't know what the fuck. How dumb do they think? And the price never went up. It's been like that
For
all
years.
of my life. I'm
For
56 years old. It's
For
been
years.
19 cents. The
For years.
economy is that bad over there. We all don't never see inflation at all. 19 cents on me. I'm moving to Africa. I can live off 19 cents. Shit. Nigga. I think I can afford to get a job. I know I can make 19 cents somewhere over there. I know I can do that. I'm gonna eat good. Shit.
Hey,
I had no shoes.
man.
Belly might be a little big.
And I say this: you take some of the American money and you convert it to that African money, man. It double. It's going to shoot. Might even.
Oh, so I'll have 36 cents.
What hey, that 19 cent, like $10 over there.
I still want to know where the fuck you gonna eat for $10 in a week. It ain't add up. $10 ain't gonna
Yeah.
feed me for no.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't.
So where the 19 cents gonna do for a motherfucking week, bro? That ain't gonna feed me.
If they talking 19 cent in African money, yeah, that's different. That's different.
But
But you know,
make us all feel like we
even
crazy.
still, like man, for 19 cent, they getting a huge chunk of that. They ain't sending all that to them kids.
Hell no, the kids ain't getting none of it. You talking about? Cause y'all don't need it.
Yeah,
The fuck?
exactly.
Stupid. Ain't no kid over there stuffing. So that money, you know who the fuck getting that money. Cause y'all don't need it. The fuck?
Yeah,
Shit. Yeah. I never understood that. I did as a kid growing up, and when I went to the military and went over there, I was like,
it's different.
hmm,
Yeah,
where is the bush? That's where the kids stay at. Shit. It's all motherfucking buildings and streets and shit. Hold up. This ain't Africa, y'all motherfuckers lied to me. Cause I'm looking for this little kid shit. I'm looking for these 10 houses, and I'm looking for these kids with no shoes on. The fuck that? I done spent all this 19 cent over here with a little motherfucker at our face.
19 cents.
Hell yeah. I've been feeding this little motherfucker. Where he at? That's what the fuck I wanna know. We'll see what 19 cent did for his little monkey ass. Cause they never show the kid later on. It's been the same little kid. He gotta be an adult by now. Unless y'all don't grow over that motherfucker till you get to 19 cent. I don't know. I don't know.
uh, oh man, it's just crazy how they just get us, man.
Yep. They're going to. And that's why I'm glad you there to help the young
Yeah,
to not be confused about what they put on TV.
yeah, yeah.
You have to actually go out there, stop, put them video games down, and go outside. There's a whole lot of
Man,
stuff going on outside.
these kids don't know how fun it used to be just going outside, man. Oh
You
my
know
god,
why?
I'm like,
You know why? Because their daddy is down in the basement playing with his Xbox. When the fuck he got to roam all of that? He ain't got nothing. Because his daddy playing it with the headset on, his boy sitting beside him with his headset on. So the kid think, oh shit, I don't need to go outside. My grown ass daddy downstairs playing with a game. I might as well play with one too.
yeah, man. I mean, shoot, I had video games growing up, but I still went outside.
I went outside. I had to see what the fuck's going on outside.
To me, that was more fun than actually sitting down for hours playing a game.
Playing a
I couldn't do
game.
it.
And what do you get out of it? You played the game.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
You done missed up all the outside, all your social skills. Now you wondering why you gotta go on social media to meet somebody. Cause you don't know how to talk to nobody. Cause you don't go outside.
yeah.
You won't need
Not
no social skills.
you ain't interacting with people personally. Everything is digital over the internet.
I've seen my great nieces sit beside each other and text each other. The fuck is that? I don't understand.
Oh man, that's funny.
You should tell her. Tell her she right there. And if
Yeah,
it's something you don't want all of us to hear, whisper it in her ear.
yeah.
Talk. I was like, I don't understand. Take their phone, their whole life is gone.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a life. And I got a 16-year-old. She about to turn 16. I had took her phone Once where her mom had took her phone one time, and that was a rough time for her, man. A whole month. She went a whole month without a phone.
I know that. I know that was her life was ended. She
Yes.
couldn't talk.
Yeah.
She couldn't talk.
Yeah.
I was like, all you lost was your phone. You could still go outside. You could meet up with them and talk to them. No, you rather do it on your phone, pushing on the buttons. Shit.
Crazy, man. It's just crazy.
I wish I could have, as a kid, just get punished for using the telephone,
Uh,
and I could still go outside.
yeah.
Shit, take the damn phone. I'm out. Shit. But now you take their phone, it's like they don't know what else they could do with themselves.
Yeah, they can't function. They can't function at all.
Right, I ain't got to really punish you to the house. You're going to stay in the house because I took your phone.
Yeah.
You can't move around without a phone? I don't understand. But,
Yeah.
tell your friends at school, hey, I lost my phone. Let's meet up at such and such. It's like we used to.
Yeah.
We all met up there at that time. All you got to do is get your phone back, but that required thought and required social skills. And
Yeah.
them beating up a rock, they don't get it. They don't understand when they beat on a rock to each other. So.
Yeah. Man, it's just, man, you developing your social skills on the internet. That's I don't know.
Right. What are you gonna do when you go to work?
Like, it just make me wonder, like, man, how are these kids gonna be when they grow up as adults, man?
It's gonna be all computerized. They're not going to interact at all because now you let the teachers, I heard, take cursive writing out of teaching.
That's
So
crazy.
these kids don't know how to write in cursive.
That's crazy.
You teach them all skills that require on a computer. Because none of those words come up in cursive on a computer. So you're making it so all they can operate is a computer.
Man, you gotta have skills where you don't need a computer because let's just say
It's gonna break down.
what if all that just goes away and something happened? I mean,
What happens when you lose power? Some places lose power for weeks at a time. So
exactly.
you just go sit there and look stupid. Because you can't talk to each other because you don't know how. Sit there and just look stupid for hours at a time.
Sitting in the dark, wouldn't even know how
Right.
to wouldn't even know how to make a fire.
No, that's definitely out.
Man,
But I can't say my daughter, she's 22. When she was a kid, you made her stay in the house, it's gonna be some problems. She ain't get nothing. Like now, I went to get her the newer updated phone. She don't care about all that. She just want a phone so she'll have to use. But all that other stuff,
yeah,
no, she don't care about that. As long as she can get around, she got her car, and she can move, she good.
yeah, yeah. That's something I'm trying to teach my kids. Like, I mean, all the stuff that we doing for y'all as parents. I mean, it's privileges. It's not your right. You have a phone because it's a privilege. It's not a right for you to have this phone. You know,
They think because their friend got it, they supposed to have it
have it
too.
too. Yeah,
No. Even if your friend got it for you, still under my roof. That's my
hey,
phone.
yep,
If you cross my threshold, that's my phone. As a matter of fact, every time you pick it up, that's my phone.
mm-hmm.
You're my child. That's my phone. I let you hold it when I want you to hold it. When I don't want you to hold it no more, guess what? You ain't holding it no more.
And then want to feel like you're the bad person in the situation. Like, no, not at all.
that I didn't understand, but now I do. We're teaching you discipline, so when
Yeah.
you get out to society, you don't run around pulling your clothes off, picking in your nose, screaming at the top of your lungs. We want you to go in there and act civil. You have discipline, you have direction. I'm not just yelling and screaming and beating on you just to be doing it. I'm teaching you direction
Yeah.
so that when you go out there, you can handle yourself in an orderly fashion and get the things that you grew up getting from me
Yeah.
because I was taught discipline and all of that so I can earn a good living. I said, so yeah, you got to do that. I
Yeah.
said, and once you finish high school, college is a whole nother world. The
Yep.
professors don't care whether you do the work or not. They're not going to hold your hand.
Yeah,
I've
at
had
all.
professors come in there and write on the board, and then he goes sit down. That's your assignment.
Yeah.
We take roll on who turns in their paper. If you don't turn in the paper, you weren't in that class for that day. So you got to do something. So they don't care. They should have been. I've seen them eat sandwiches. We looking at trying to struggle with that one problem. It took us the whole class time to do. Motherfucker eating a sandwich. They get shit on the phone and shit. So there's a whole different world when you go to college.
Yeah.
It's no longer holding your hand and coming standing over your desk and looking at your work and critiquing it. It don't fly like that no more in college because they don't care about you.
Yeah.
All they care about now is that paycheck. They don't give a damn about you. They want their tenure. That's all they want. They don't care about you, bro. They don't.
Yeah.
Because they got enough in their class that will push their credentials up to where they still earn their check. They
Yeah.
got them brilliant ones in there that are passing their courses. They don't give a damn about the dummies in there. If you don't go and ask for help,
For
you
sure.
ain't gonna get done. You gonna fail.
For sure. Man.
So you gotta have social skills, because if you don't come to professors, you can't come to like, see, like, what we trying to do is, I'm trying to, get this. No, he don't want to hear that.
At all.
You don't articulate to this professor, you still ain't gonna get no help.
Yep.
So you gotta learn social. Put that damn video game down. Go outside. Go
Facts.
outside. Interact with other people. Learn how they're talking. See how they're getting along with their non-demeanor conversation. You go out there and learn that. You know when to put emphasis on stuff and when not to. You gotta learn them social skills. Put them damn video games down. Parents, stop buying these damn video games. I don't care if they throw a tantrum. Let them learn some social skills first. Let them earn the video games.
Yeah, that's a huge thing too. They have to learn to that they get everything that they want. They have to earn it. It's not entitled to you. Gotta earn it. It ain't entitled to you. You know,
You can
but
tell the ones that come to the job that didn't learn that. They come in there acting a damn fool, throwing tantrums and work the shit not going their way when they're not the boss. So those are the ones that didn't learn that.
facts.
They learn they can't get everything when they want. Stop giving these kids, just keep them quiet, what they want. My daddy used to say, more they cry, the less they do. So let them cry. If their stomach full and ain't nothing wrong with them, let them cry. They'll stop eventually when ain't nobody listening. They will stop. But no, you don't want to hear the noise, so you gonna give them what they want.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Man, and I got some kids like that at the Boys and Girls Club now. Oh my god. I got this one little girl, man, if she don't get her way, she's just gonna cry. She just cries and cries. And I tell my staff every time she starts, I'm like, just let her sit by the corner, let her cry. Like she wants you to give her more attention, and you're only gonna make it worse by doing it. Like I'm not telling y'all that we shouldn't like try to not make her cry. But like, just let her cry, let her be by herself, and let her see that, you know what I mean? Like, if you want something, there's a certain way to go about it. I mean, don't just give her every single time she cries. Give her what she wants, because you're teaching her the wrong thing. You're teaching her the wrong thing, and she's going to grow up feeling like she has to get everything she wants every single time. Like, no, you have to show her that she has to work towards whatever she wants. If she starts crying, let her cry, but still be there for her and show her that she still has to earn what she wants.
And it's not hard.
Yeah,
They
not
eventually
hard at
put
all.
two and two together and realize, shit, if I cry, it's gonna take me longer to get what the fuck I want. How
Mm-hmm.
about I get what the fuck I want, then I cry? Shit.
Yeah, cry for joy because you got what you want, doing the
Yeah.
right thing.
Yep. Yep. They'll realize that, like I said, I've worked with quite a few. They throw tantrums at work because they're
Just
not getting their way. And I'm like, I wish you knew how stupid you look right now.
yeah,
You're still not gonna get what you want. You'll fuck around and might get fired. So
man.
keep on.
I just recently dealt with one of the young workers, one of the young staff members that had to be let go because of simply not knowing how to talk to someone who has a higher position than than you. Like, yeah, I understand, like, if something at work happens to you, now I mean, you might feel a certain type of way, but
Right.
you have to go about it the right way. You got to speak professionally to people. You can't just talk to anybody and think they should abide because of how you feel. That's not how it works in this world. That's not how
Not even owning your own business. You
yeah.
still can't talk to folks any kind of way because then your business ain't gonna grow. So you gotta learn how to talk to folks.
Yeah.
Or grab your nice size cardboard box. Cause that's where you're gonna be living at. Cause yeah,
Big
you ain't
cardboard
gonna
box.
get the nice sturdy when that shit that'll, make it through the rain. Have your backup box, cause that one might get a little fucked up. So you have a spot to live in, cause that's where you're gonna be living.
Mm.
Cause eventually those ones that say, well, I can go back home, eventually your parents are gonna pass away.
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna have to make it on your own.
Oh, yeah. At some
So
point
you
in life.
better learn them skills. You better learn them skills. I didn't say you have to go to college because not everybody is built for it,
Yeah.
and not all positions require it.
That's facts.
So, but you still gotta learn how to talk to folks if you want to prosper. Unless you just don't want to prosper, because even at McDonald's, you can't just go in that motherfucker talking any kind of way. They will let your ass go.
Yeah.
So there's nowhere you can go where you can go in there and just act a motherfucker fool.
All because you feel a certain type of way. Like, no, like, it's not. That's not how life works. Everybody,
That's how.
everybody got feelings too. If we all cater to just one person, like, no, it's all about having that personal interaction. We're gonna talk things out. We're gonna be social.
And if you have a problem and you can't deal with it, that's what breaks are for.
Yeah.
Then you go the fuck off to yourself doing break. You get all that shit off your chest. Then go on back to work. Get that fake grin on and do your job. That's another thing. Stop getting these jobs where you don't want to do it. 'Cause I don't recall anybody knocking on your door saying, please come work for me.
Yeah.
Stop going into customer service if you don't like people. That's
That's
that's that's
that's wild. Yeah.
I don't understand how I just came in there and asked for a burger and you smacking your lips. Bruh, I didn't ask you to work the register. It's plenty of room back there flipping them motherfucking fries and them burgers where you can have all the attitude. You motherfucking work.
Yeah,
Matter of
like,
fact, I'm sure that dude with that mop, he would love to switch spots with you. Cause he gotta go in there and plunge that toilet. So yeah, you can have all the attitude you work fucking with that toilet, getting somebody else's shit out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
think about what you went for. Don't just go for the job because they hiring. Think about how you built to do that job.
right.
Because if you're not, you'll be back where you started from. So you might as well just continue to stay at home. Don't even go out there and get that job. Because you're not going to have it long because they will get tired of your bullshit.
Oh yeah,
They're going to hold you
sure.
because they needed that spot filled. But once they making enough income, they'll let your ass go and wait for the next motherfucker. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
Ain't no job guaranteed that is your job. Fuck around if you want to. They'll let you know. I don't care if 20 years of service and you about to retire next year. They'll let your motherfucking ass go day before retirement. Well, you still owe a day. Don't play with these motherfuckers. They
At
ain't, they
all.
ain't playing about their money. They ain't playing about their money. We show these kids that everything ain't fun and games. It ain't. It ain't.
Yeah, I told I told one of the kids, I said, would you pay somebody to not do nothing? It was like, no. I was like, exactly. So, like, okay. So, how do you expect to come to work and not do nothing?
And
But
then wonder why they got fired.
right, yeah. So,
Man, well, they fired me, man. I came to work every day. Yeah, you came to work. You might be here on time or early. But what happens after the clock starts? What are you doing then?
this.
Yeah. That ain't what work. All day on the phone. Talking about the women. Talking about, girl. Yeah. Girl, I hate this place. Well, they be getting on my nerves right. Wait a minute, bro. You're supposed to be working right now. Or they got their phone down and they doing lives at work.
That,
No wonder why the
that
boss go, I gotta let you go.
man,
These
that's
motherfuckers be
like,
tripping around here.
man. I be seeing,
No, you tripping, bro.
I be
You
seeing,
tripping.
I be seeing people like on live while working, like dangerous jobs too. At that, like, man, if you don't pay attention, like, come on, man, like, what's going on here?
And then they say their boss tripping. No,
Yeah,
you tripping.
man, it's wild.
It is.
It's generation, man. I mean, that's why I'm glad that, you know what I mean, the generation that I grew up in, you know, we were able to, you know what I mean, talk to each other and go outside before like cell phones and all that became big. You know what I mean, so I was able to grab, you know what I mean, grab that big part of just the personal interaction with people, you know, and then still have the technology and still grow up with the technology that's, I mean, still advancing today. So I'm very grateful for that because these kids, man, they don't really know the feeling of just, I mean, there's just that feeling of just being around people when you're not in school. You go outside of your out of your house in your neighborhood with your friends and your, I mean, and just being around people like y'all. As grown up as kids, y'all riding your bikes. You know what I mean? Riding your bikes. You're going to play basketball out on the courts. You're playing football in the backyard. Like I don't even see none of that anymore.
Nope. I don't see, you know how you would go by, you couldn't find a sidewalk that didn't have a hot scotch shit on it.
Right. No more of that. No more
You don't see that no more.
at all.
So, yeah, it's It's sad. I probably 90% of the young generation don't even know how to ride a bike. Never learned how to ride a bike.
Man.
What for? They could be a sim on a game riding a bike. They don't need to ride a motherfucking bike. I don't get it. Well, sir, I'm gonna call it the evening. I appreciate you coming on, and please, whenever you got more to talk about, bring it on. We
Got you.
love to hear it. We love
Got
to
you,
hear
man.
it.
Got you. Got you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Well, people, this is another edition of That Dude. You can check out the website at thatdudepodcast.org, where you can book appointments by pressing the chat icon or the what's on your mind icon. Also, you can subscribe and check out my YouTube channel straight through the website. If you have a topic that you would like to bring up and you can't be a part of the podcast, you can leave it on an email at the number one st that dude at gmail.com. Also, if you would like to be a part of the podcast, you would like to be a part of the general forum, or you'd like to do a one-on-one, you can text me at 301-535-6077. I do the live recordings at 4 p.m. I send out the invites at 3:45 p.m. Again, thank you, Doc Knock, for coming on
Thank you. I
and
appreciate
having a good time with you, and we'll do this again.
it. Of course. See y'all.